Hello everyone, I'm Sadaf Fatima. I'm a guest faculty at KMCL Language University. Today I'll talk about a very famous kind of play called Theatre of Absurd. It's a modernist revolution, modernist innovation as far as theatre is concerned. Theatre of Absurd is a name given to the plays written by playwrights like Samuel Beckett, Ionesco, etc. It includes these plays expresses what happens when human existence has no meaning at all, and therefore all communication lack there is no meaning, all communication fall futile, and there is absolute silence in the end. The term was first coined by Martin Esslin. It's basically used for the play. It was pioneered by Samuel Beckett with his famous play Waiting for Godot, in which there were two characters who were in this unknown place, sitting beside a tree waiting for some man called Godot. Now Godot is sometimes considered interpreted to be god, but it's not. It's just an interpretation. It's not complete true. Now Martin Esslin, when he defined these plays as theater of absurd, he was relating them to a philosophy propounded by Albert Camus in his myth of Sisyphus, in which Albert Camus asserted that all the human efforts to find meaning and clarity in life is futile. He uses this famous Greek myth of Sisyphus. Sisyphus was punished by Zeus. He was a king and he was punished by Zeus to carry a boulder of rock uphill the mountain and then leave it there, and that rock used to roll down the hill, and he used to do it all over again every day. That was all he did. Now, to come to think about it, the monotony of this life is very much like like Sisyphus pulling that rock up the hill, falling it and doing it all over again. So the themes of the play is about boredom, the alienation of the and the monotony of life. Plays do not focus on character development. There is no plot development. No action takes place. What we find, these characters, there are just characters who are stuck in in illogical this situations, and they are trying to find a way out of it. Next is inadequacy of language is an important characteristic of this play of theater of absurd, because there is no meaning left in the universe, so there is no meaning in communicating with the other person. There are a lot of dashes, elliptical dialogues, and circular communication in these plays, included in these plays. Next, the philosophy, the basic philosophy of theater of absurd is basically these plays embodies existentialism and nihilism. That is complete futility of life, and people are stuck in it. The play that it can be applied upon is the Zoo Story. The Zoo Story, written by Edward Albee, is a theater of absurd in which two men meet on a this park bench in the Central Park in New York. One of them is from the upper class. Peter is from the upper class. He has this monotonous and boring life, and the other one, Jerry, comes to him and tries to make some kind of human contact, some kind of human communication. The play ends with the suicide of Jerry, uh, uh, through Peter. He was holding the knife, and Jerry ran towards him and impaled himself. This was his last effort to get some meaning, to get some relationship in this life. Now, Samuel. Now these themes, Edward Albee has basically given some context, instead of putting his characters in this unknown place in an unknown time. He has given some time and place to this. He has Americanized theater of absurd. Ionesco gives a very good definition of theater of absurdism. He says that which is devoid of purpose, cut off from all religious, metaphysical, or transcendental roots. Man is lost, all his action becomes senseless, absurd, and useless. So, this kind of absurdity of human condition is the basic theme of these plays, presented through disparate and unconnected images and dialogues. And the plot is completely circular. It ends where it begins. So, theater of absurd can be summarized in the famous dialogue in Samuel Beckett: nobody comes, nobody goes, nothing happens.